Hello everyone, my name is John. Welcome to Yoga Chemist. On this channel I'll be providing an overview of the benefits of yoga, but from a scientific perspective. I believe that yoga is super beneficial, and I studied over 200 hours to get my certification and become a yoga instructor because I believe that. But I'm also a scientist. Because of my scientific background, I've always been interested in the why behind the things we do, especially with yoga. Throughout this channel, I want to share with you the why behind practicing yoga. Maybe a coworker, your aunt, someone close to you has said, you should do yoga. And you're like, why? Why should I do yoga? That's what this channel is here for. There's an enormous body of research out there that supports yoga as being beneficial to the human body. And it's honestly a little overwhelming to sort through. But I have sorted through a lot of different articles, and in the coming videos I'm going to summarize those articles so that you can know from an evidence-based perspective that yoga is beneficial for you, and that your practice, whether you've never stepped foot on a mat before and you're just beginning, or you're a seasoned practitioner of 50 plus years, is doing something to benefit your body and your mind. Today, I'm going to be giving a general overview of the benefits that yoga provides to everyone. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, what your body type is, your flexibility, these benefits are applicable to anyone. I would like to break down these benefits into 3 categories, which I've adapted from Trisha Lamb's Health Benefits of Yoga article, which I'll post a link to in the description below. The first of these categories is the mind. The psychological benefits of yoga. And I think this is where I've experienced the most profound impacts. I like to compare yoga and meditation because I think they're very similar, and in a lot of aspects they achieve the same thing. If you don't know, meditation is a way of focusing your attention on one thing. Either that's the breath, a mantra, a sound, a single word, but whatever it is, your attention is on that single point, and then if your mind wanders, you gently bring your attention back to that point. What meditation achieves when you develop a practice is that you're able to turn inward and you become more aware of yourself, your body, your surroundings. So yoga is very similar to meditation, but instead of just one point of focus, there are 3. There's the pose that you're doing, your breath, and your gaze. Allowing your focus to come to your breath during an entire yoga practice is very helpful for calming the nervous system. Over time, this allows you to decrease anxiety, depression, to regulate the ups and downs of mood so that you're stable, you're content, and you're not affected by your surroundings. Focusing on the body has an entirely different benefit. Through this focus, we become hyper-aware of where our body parts are in space, otherwise known as proprioception. And we're also aware of how our body moves. And this awareness allows us to become more comfortable in our own skin. In addition to those psychological benefits, there are many other cognitive benefits that yoga provides. So the first of these is memory. So your memory will start to improve over time. Also, your attention. Because you're focusing inward, you're focusing on your breath, on your body, you're able to focus your attention more directly and for longer periods of time, which is great for other areas of your life. And then finally, you're able to learn more efficiently. So the psychological benefits are one area, but there's also the physiological benefits that we experience from yoga. And these benefits are all based on improving functions in the body that happen already. So, for example, the immune system. In yoga, there are a lot of postures that compress. And when we compress lymph nodes, then we stop the flow of lymph, which circulates white blood cells. And then when you release the pose, the lymph flows better. And so we're able to circulate white blood cells better throughout the body by practicing yoga. And that allows us to fight infection better. So we're improving the function of our immune system. The same thing happens with the respiratory system. So by focusing on the breath, by taking longer inhales and exhales, we increase the volume of air that we can hold in the lungs. And this is super important for being able to utilize oxygen more efficiently. It also has effects on the nervous system, and this is perhaps the most interesting physiological benefit. So the nervous system is broken down into voluntary and involuntary. The involuntary nervous system, otherwise known as the autonomic nervous system, is broken into two parts: sympathetic and parasympathetic. The sympathetic nervous system controls the fight or flight response. So let's say you're walking through the jungle one day and there's a tiger behind you. And so you get up and you run, and try to survive as best you can. That's what the sympathetic nervous system is made for. Then there's the parasympathetic nervous system. And this is the nervous system that yoga activates. This is your rest and digest. By having a yoga practice, we're able to activate this nervous system so that we can release the stress that the environment causes us. And this is super helpful for modern day. The fight or flight response, the sympathetic nervous system, used to be very important for human survival. Evolutionarily speaking, if we didn't have it, if we didn't have something to kick our butt into gear, then we wouldn't be able to survive. Nowadays, that system is also activated by stressful stimuli that are not life-threatening. So, when you receive a stressful text message, a work email, when something goes wrong in your life that isn't life-altering, but you still stress out about. And so yoga allows us to reduce that stress by regulating the nervous system. So those are the physiological benefits, just a few of them. And now we'll move into my favorite section, which is the biochemical benefits that yoga provides. One of the main effects of yoga on blood chemistry is that it reduces overall cholesterol. It does that by increasing HDL, high-density lipoprotein cholesterol. And this is good cholesterol. It goes through the body and takes all of the excess cholesterol back to the liver to be processed. And then yoga also lowers LDL, or bad cholesterol, low-density lipoprotein cholesterol. And this cholesterol is the stuff that builds up in the arteries, that causes the heart to have to work harder and eventually leads to heart problems. And so yoga, by balancing these two levels of cholesterol, helps reduce overall cholesterol in the body and promote healthy cardiovascular function. And then the other biochemical effect that I want to talk about is with the endocrine system, with the hormones that circulate in the body. When the sympathetic nervous system is activated, the body releases hormones, and these are called catecholamines. And they're adrenaline, or epinephrine, and norepinephrine, and they cause the flight or fight response. Yoga causes a reduction in these hormones, which is amazing for reducing the amount of stress and anxiety we feel in modern life. And then also in the endocrine system, a different hormone that yoga has an effect on is oxytocin. And this is called the love hormone, or the cuddle hormone, because this hormone is released whenever the body experiences social bonding. So when you're holding a newborn baby, or you're embracing a loved one, yoga causes an increase in the production of this hormone. So that's just a little overview of the biochemical effects of yoga. And so when you add up the physiological, psychological, and biochemical effects of yoga, a yoga practice has a profound effect on the human body. Moving forward, I'm going to be sharing 2 videos every week on a specific benefit. The first video I'll release on Tuesdays, and that'll detail one benefit that yoga provides for the human body. On Thursdays, I'll release a video of me teaching a sequence of yoga postures that are meant to unlock that specific benefit. Thank you so much for taking the time to educate your practice with me today. If you like the video and would like to learn more about the benefits of yoga from a scientific perspective, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell to know when new content is released. I really love the loving kindness meditation. I think it has a wonderful message. So I'll close every video with that. May you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live with ease. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys soon.